Welcome back to part 11 of Pokémon Sapphire as a Nuzlocke on the GameCube. Right, so I've decided to do something a little different for the rare candies. What I'm going to do is, if a Pokémon is below the previous level cap, I will bring it up to that level cap. So, for now, 28. I do, however, need to check the level cap for the next section, so I'll do that now. Okay, so this gym is at level... No, not level 7, that is the Zigzagoon that Wally has. For some reason that's on the Bulbapedia page, not sure why. Level 31. Okay, we have 3 levels, that's it. And there's 2 Slackings on his team, so this is going to be a bit tough. And I did already point out which route we were taking. Beef is going to do great on our team this time. Ooh, and I should probably swap out another member of our team. Because we're going to want some fighting types on our team. So... Shroomi's coming back on. Not sure what team member to replace. Probably going to be you. Since it's pretty good to have... Well, Wings is pretty good here. Being, well, a poison flying type that fully resists Focus Punch. That's on the second Slacking. And I'll know which Slacking it is because they are different levels this time. But Facade and Feint Attack are going to be an issue. So, every single one of Norman's Pokemon has Feint Attack, which is a Dark-type move, so Crackling doesn't get to shine here. If I had a different Ghost type, however, like, for instance, Sableye, that would have gone a little differently, but we do not. Also, apparently this is a 1% chance. I don't know if I brought that up before on the route that I caught it on. But for some reason it is. Right, so... Actually, Hot Dog might be the one to be replaced. And we do... No. No, we don't replace you. I'm going to replace somebody else. So... It seems that none of the moves lower our thing. So this is pretty much entirely attacking moves, so Soup's not going to come in too handy here, even if... No, we'll keep you on. You are very physically defensive. You lower attack, you resist, these two are super effective, and this guy just resists one move, so for now I'm going to keep you on the team. But in the meantime, we're going to need some TM, well, some HMs, so fast food back on the team. Right. We're going to need someone who can learn Surf as well, and thankfully we still have that Gyarados. No? Okay. Good, we got the item. That's a nugget. Okay, so let's head back to Moorville again. I've been back here several times now. I don't need to go through the Go Goggles area, although, since this is a gift Pokemon and not a random encounter, well, we've already got our encounter for this route, so the desert isn't considered a different area. So what we can do is, first of all, grab the items that are here, and secondly, just go for the fossil. The fossil isn't a random encounter, this is, but we've already got the Geodude from this route, from before we could even access the desert. Okay, so I think ground resists steel, but flying is pretty good here. Don't like that. Oh, I should probably go to a Pokemon that's, I should probably go to Graveler. How did I miss that? Oh, yeah, you have boosted evasion in the sand, don't you? Either way, this thing doesn't seem to be attacking me, and unless it uses rollout, we're fine. Okay, and it has sound attack too, so that doesn't help. I'm probably going to just switch out here. Gravel's pretty good, but... we're fine. Right, I'm going to stick Graveler at the front of our party. The only one that's immune to the sandstorm. And I don't entirely know where these fossils are, because Mirage Tower doesn't exist in this game. Otherwise, I'd know exactly where it is, because I've played Emerald a lot more than I have Ruby and Sapphire. I guess it's just magnitude here. Only 6. I think I know what the next level is. Oh, great, Poison Sting. Of course these things have Poison Sting. Not poisoned though, we're all good. Should probably take the items off the other things. 6 again. Huh. Suddenly after the gym battle, it's not doing so great. I could really do with a stronger move. You don't turn this way, do you? No. There's the fossils. Right, which one do I choose? Right after this battle. Oh yeah, you're a ground type too, so you're super effective if you hit me with a ground move. And you're not bug either. So really I should just swap out and attack with something else. But, I mean, like, what else is there to attack with? I'm pretty sure you do actually have a ground move though, which is probably not great. Do you? We're already really high level compared to it. We're 7 levels above. 5. Oh, wow, that's getting even worse. Sand attack. Of course. Of course. Everything in the desert has sand attack. Why would it? Well, why wouldn't it? Oh, there's a 9. And I miss. Does the sandstorm even need to just do this every turn? We're not taking damage here. And a 10! We actually hit with the 10. Okay, so we have the root fossil, which is another grass type. Or the claw fossil, which is a bug type. Bug rock or grass rock. I don't know which is better. Because we have so many bug types. What we need is a grass type. I'll take the root fossil. And the other one's permanently gone for the rest of the game. So we can never pick that one up. Unless we were playing Emerald, in which case it would appear in that one guy's house. At the end of the tunnel in the post-game. The guy that gave us dig. 7. And it hit. Okay, cool. Defense curl. Ugh. Sandstorm rages, nothing happens. What else is there? A magnitude 5. Oh no. That is low. Doesn't matter, we're already done enough damage. Right, there are trainers, but really I don't want to interact with them just because of how high, or rather low, the level cap is. Compared to the previous level, anyway. I need to keep an eye on, or keep note of exactly where all of my Pokemon came from. Okay, so we'll just magnitude you. 7. Okay, that's fine. don't poison me. Good. Poison would happen first. Please land. Good. We land at the magnitude 9. It's a bit of an unreliable move, but it's my best one. It's more reliable than Rock Throw, since that has a decent chance to miss. And of course, in a sandstorm, when Sandshrew has an even higher chance to just dodge the attack, that's when things get a little rough. Hang on, you're not even up to the level cap. Oh, and you have an item for me. Cool, super potion, I'll take that. What are these items? You probably have the black glasses. You have the miracle seed. So I'll just take the... Oh wait, no, you need the soft sand. You're my only one with a ground type move right now, so yeah, soft sand it is. So we've got 3 type boosting moves, well, type boosting items, and then we just got 2 Rost berries. Oh, no, you have the Soothe Bell. Right, you keep the Soothe Bell. Because you need that to evolve a little earlier anyway. You can evolve without it, it just takes a bit longer. Right. Okay, there's the Pokemon Center healing thing. I just don't want to have to do that every time. But, I mean, we kind of have to, just in case we get knocked out on the next route over, but, I mean, this one I didn't need to. There's no grass in the way. And we're heading through here anyway to get to Rustboro. Already got our Pokemon from in here. It fainted a long time ago, though. And that's why I have so many Pokemon just on the thumbnail that are in grayscale. Any fainted Pokemon goes grayscale. Although it's kind of hard to tell with some like Mightyena, but we haven't lost Mightyena yet. Aaron was also difficult to tell, but I mean, the eye is pretty much the only way you can. And I've only just recently added the badges to the thumbnail. That was literally just last time. Magnitude 6, we should be fine. Any magnitude should knock out here. 20 level difference, but we do have to go this way again, just to get back to recognised areas. But we're not going to lose anyone here. Everything's so low level in this section. I mean, even just a tackle should do. Yeah. I'll just keep using tackle. I've got way more of them. There's an Encoder. I doubt we'll ever come across a shiny, but if we ever do, shiny claws. I'm just gonna say it. We get the shiny. If we can catch it. That's the only thing stopping us. Because I've only ever caught like 2, maybe 3 shinies in these old games. And they were all full odds as well, so... First one I managed was either a shiny Poochyena or a shiny Rattata. I forget which game I played first. Right, let's just get the HP back. Not HP, but power points. The moves back. And I think I might need an empty space in my inventory, so... Well, let's say inventory, the party. For this, this fossil. I don't entirely know. You know what, nah. But we'll just go in without an empty space. It'll go into the PC if we do have that. But if we head in here, and go upstairs, because we're allowed upstairs now. I don't think we were at the start of the game. Is it any of these guys? Thank you for not going into detail about the Pokénav. Nothing in the bins? Yeah, I mean, very few Pokemon games actually do put anything in there. Is it Mr. Stone that we need to speak to, or is it somewhere else? Oh! Okay. I should have returned here sooner. Right, the EXP share. Do we want that? Because, yeah, we can't use it. We have to give it to a Pokemon in order for that Pokemon to gain some experience. And we only really have one Pokemon that we can give it to. And even then, we're just using rare candies. It'll just make each section a little easier. I don't know. If the section's really long, it will. Okay. We didn't find out where the fossils are revived. I'm sure it was in here, though. Can you actually speak to me? No? Right, is there anyone that's reviving fossils? Here we go! Right, it's this guy, the furthest right of the building. Oh, it takes a long time to work. Right. We'll be back for that then. Oh yeah, can't bike inside. Gotta leave. Right, we'll be back for that at some point. So let's, actually, will I even be back here? I mean, yeah, we still have an encounter further north that we can go for. Although, I'll probably be using a repel for a little bit there, so we can avoid the encounter in that section. And what I can do here is just take the ledges. Yeah, so I'll make the trip north first after this gym, because we're already at the gym. We got no new encounters along the way. The gym's only 3 levels, like 3 levels above us. And what I can do is check to see if we've got any TMs that I can learn. Or have my Pokemon learn. Not really. Raw, Hidden Power, Double Team, and Overheat. Most trainers in this gym only have 1 Pokemon. But, I mean, I can... I'll have a look. I think I can see exactly which trainers have what. Okay, so... yeah, every single trainer in this gym has 1 Pokemon. That's it. Most of them are Linoons, there's a couple of Delcatis in here, and a couple of Zangoos. 2 Delcatis, I think 4, maybe 3 Linoons, and 2 Zangoos. And they're all lower level than my entire team. So, what I'm going to do is not use any rare candies here. Okay, which room is this? Speed room. Yeah, I'll go through. I might tackle all of the trainers in here. Oh, Pokemon Emerald, they actually lowered everyone's level. And gave some random trainer in here a Spinda. And a Wigglytuff. And a Slackoff. Okay, there's actually quite a variety in Emerald. Even if they are lower level. And that Slackoff gets a Citrus Berry for some reason. Well, that's not the same game. I'd say it's lower level than my entire team. Fast Food's actually a little bit lower. If we ever have to use Fast Food, then it's a bit of trouble, but we should be fine. Right, okay, so this is the speed room. I have no idea what is on this one particular team. So, what I can do... Oh, Shroomi's even lower level than it. Huh. You're 754 experience away. I could use one rare candy to get them up, but I said I wouldn't, so we'll just go in for this. Shroomy has an advantage here. This may be the speed room, but we are fighting type, and we have a priority move. So we're all good. X speed. Yeah, that's the theme of this gym. A lot of X items. Thankfully we one-shot, somehow. Okay, that's just crazy. Shroomi's gonna solo this gym again. This will be the second gym that Shroomy just solos. Well, he didn't exactly solo Brawly's gym, he was pretty much the lone survivor of that. Zero reduction room. Or we can go through the defense room. I do not like the sound of the defense room. So we're going to the zero reduction room. I think you have a guard spec. Guard spec is fine. We just want to one-shot with Mach Punch. Hopefully with a critical hit. Yeah, guard's back. There it is. Became shrouded in mist. Huh. Then we just need 2 Mach Punches to get that. These trainers are really easy, just because they use items on their first turn. The only issue would be that defense room. Right, now we're at level 27. That is the level of everyone in this gym, apart from Norman. It's lower level than his lowest level. That's only at level 28. Wait, which room was this? Strength room. Okay, so they increase their attack. But we should be able to make it over to the gym leader immediately after this. We've just got to remember the path. But it shouldn't really matter all too much. And there's the Zangoose. All we need to do is Mach Punch. There's an X attack. But it doesn't matter, priority moves are too overpowered. Because, oh, never mind, there is no next turn. I was going to say next turn we get to attack again. Before they even get one. But we're fine. We are absolutely fine. And I have a little trick for the next for the next Pokemon. And that is Hot Dog here. We should be faster. We can weaken the gym leader. And I think it might just be time for me to use some rare candies. Now, what I think I should do is not actually go up to level 31. I don't know the next gym leader's level. So the next gym leader's level is... Which is the next gym leader? Is it Winona? I think it is Winona. I guess we don't really get a look, but if I had to guess, it is Winona at number 6. Then Tate and Liza 7 and Wallace is number 8? Yeah, it's Wallace in this game. Okay, so what level... I did in fact make a typo there, that's fine. It corrected it from an Y to an I. Okay, so your team... level 33, yeah. 3 levels, and we've still got quite a ways to go. So what I'm going to do is bring everyone up to level 30 instead of 31. Because that is a 2-level difference for that far. So it's... Where are my rare candies? They'll be towards the top of the list. There they are, I got 55 of them. This is just to speed everything up and remove the grinding part of things. There's not really any new areas that we can access until we get Surf. No new moves here too, which is a little concerning. But so long as I don't mess things up... Yes! We can get rid of Rock Throw for Rollout. I know it has less power, and it's just the same amount of accuracy. But as long as we keep Defense Curl, Rollout's power is doubled. So I could get rid of Tackle instead, and just have a rock move that doesn't take up multiple turns, because Rollout is a bit of a commitment. Yeah, I'll get rid of Tackle. Okay, so... That's level 29. Level 30. $29? No evolution? 30? Still no evolution, okay. You are going to take a lot of friendship to evolve. Shroomy, let's get you up to level 30 as well. Counter... You are... okay, that is a, I think, negative priority move. Counter move. Here we go. Priority -5, yeah. So that will force us to go last. I don't like that. We have Mach Punch for a reason. We're a fast Pokemon for a reason. So... no. Stop trying to teach counter. It's a powerful move, but not one that I think we're going to need. So, let's keep going. That's level 30. And fast food. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. Fury swipes. Don't bother. And 30. Right, okay. I think we're ready. There's our secret move. You are the one that's actually... No, not you. It was you. We are down 4 Mach Punches, but that shouldn't really matter. Okay, so what moves does Norman have? On this first one. Encore, Facade, Yawn, and Feint Attack. Shouldn't matter. I think we're fine. We should be faster than Slacking. It's got to be slow. It's just got to be. Speed stat is 100. Wow, that's actually fast. What about... Mightyena? You have a speed stat of 70. What? Why is Slacking faster than Mightyena? I get that thing can only attack once every other turn, but still. And this first one doesn't have a type advantage over us. It just has Encore. If it uses Encore first turn, see. I don't think it will though, because we won't have used a move, and it's faster than us. Okay. We'll go with the Intimidate. Intimidate's going to come in handy, I'm sure. Three Pokemon, yeah, as to be expected. Level 28 Slacking, Encore, Facade, Yawn, and Feint Attack. If it gets off a Yawn, we're in danger. Okay, now we can't attack for a little while. That is not good. And we're underground for this, so... We're underground for the turn where it's loafing around. I needed to offset the thing, because that's not a lot of damage. Facade is better when it's like that. Feint Attack shouldn't do too much damage. It only has 2 attacking moves, we're fine. So if I bite here... Okay, that did a lot of damage. That's not great. But it's now going to be loafing around this turn. So if I wake up... Okay, fine. We used Yawn. It failed. We woke up. Bite it is. Right, and now we dig. Probably should have saved this for the second one. But I mean, a single focus punch just destroys us. But that's the problem. It needs to focus. So if we hit it every turn, it can't get a focus punch off. It's limited to just Facade and Feint Attack. That second one. The second one also has a healing move, which is not great. But we should be safe. Because none of these have Earthquake or Magnitude. If they had Earthquake or Magnitude, this would be a different story. We would not be going underground. Because those are the only moves that can hit us while we're underground. Just like how Thunder is super effective when a Pokemon uses Fly. There's the first Hyper Potion. We're going to run out of digs, which is going to be an issue. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, no, we're fine. I thought that may have changed the offset of our moves here, but I think we're fine. That Vigoroth is going to be a pain, though, so I'm going to need to switch out for that. Yeah, if a lot more of our Pokemon had Dig, then we'd be fine. But it's only one Pokemon with Dig because of the TM. It's limited. Okay, A-Button Simulator has stopped working, and now we have to select a different move. I guess that might just be Secret Power? Might just be Bite. I mean, we're slower than it, so it won't flinch. But, I mean, it's loafing around anyway, so we get an extra turn there. Okay, I'm gonna need to switch. It's paralyzed though, so we get an extra turn here. Although it's gonna be loafing around this turn anyway. It's going to be loafing around this turn. We're fine. No, we're not fine, because as soon as the next Pokemon comes out, we're in danger. Okay. Beef, do you have Bulk Up? No, you don't. But you do have a lot of moves, and I don't mind losing you, because we have another fighting type. One that's probably a little bit better. Although it's even worse in the next gym, so won't be using Shroomy in the next gym at all. You, however, you have Bulk Up. Bulk Up Mach Punch. Stun Spore Leech Seed, yeah. This is the moveset I want. So this is the loafing around turn, and as long as we can get paralysis for a couple of turns, we should be fine. So I can bulk up this turn safely. Oh, but if this thing gets a... Oh, no. Yeah, we can't paralyze these things. Right, get out of here. Every single one of his Pokemon knows Facade. I completely forgot about that. Could be bad. Could be very bad. Right, there's Vigoroth. We're asleep now. Is bad. Is very bad. Oh no. Right, Leech Seed I don't think counts as something too bad. And Vigoroth isn't too powerful. Especially one of its... Effect Spore! Oh. No, get out of here. Okay, you don't have a fighting move, we're fine. You don't have a super effective move here. If it decides to use Facade, we're in danger. Because it's poisoned now. Okay. I'm gonna Defense Curl. Okay, yeah, this thing's doing a lot. I was gonna set up a rollout, but this thing's gonna do way too much damage before that. Right, we have to go for a magnitude here. Don't get a critical hit. Good. Magnitude 4. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, we're gonna have to switch out here just to avoid losing Graveler. Beef, you're up. Don't use Facade. Feint Attack is fine, good. That's the best possible move it could have used there. At least for us. Right, okay. Revenge isn't great. Actually, I forget what Revenge does. I think it's just if we've taken turn. But if we take our turn second... No, I want... Summary. Right. Right again. An attack that gains power if injured by the foe. Isn't that just counter? No, counter does double the damage that the opponent did. Maybe that is a good move. No, still not going for it. We've got a good moveset. Okay, Revenge is different. Revenge is different. That's base power. Not exact damage. Okay, so we could Seismic Toss, we could Karate Chop, we could Revenge. Revenge is more powerful than Karate Chop, but I think Revenge is a little bit slower, or also negative priority. I need to check that. Revenge. Priority -4, okay. Yeah, so it's the second lowest priority of any move. So that will do a significant amount of damage. But it slows us down. But Vigoroth is fast anyway. And I'm just going to Seismic Toss here. It's faster than us anyway, right. Poison. It goes down to poison. Cool. If that was the TCG, that would be the ideal situation. Having your opponent go down to poison is better than knocking them out yourself. Just because it doesn't count as during your turn. It's great. Okay, what does this... Oh, I went on the wrong... Yeah, that was the wrong tab. Yeah, Petalburg Gym's back up, good. I just swapped out the Petalburg Gym tab for the Revenge tab. Oops. Nothing too bad. Right, this is where things get a little tough. Okay, so you have... Facade should be fine. I reckon we're fine here. We can Revenge here. I should probably focus energy. No. I'll Revenge here. Because this thing hits like a truck. Oh, but it's loafing around that turn. That wasn't expected. Oh, and we do so much damage. Maybe I should just Karate Chop. Okay, but you attack this turn. With Focus Punch. We lost beef. Okay. I thought that was a 2-turn move. But because of our negative priority... Oh! It has a priority of -3. Focus Punch has a priority of -3, and we were using a priority of -4. Oh! Oh, that is the worst situation that could have gone on there. Ugh. I'm sorry if I just peeked the mic there. Right, Shroomi's still asleep. This is a bad situation to be in. We have 1 turn to wake up. It's not worth it. We're going wings. Don't use bad priority moves. Don't use Confused Ray, because I believe that does count for Facade. Does it? Normal type move introduced in Generation 3, yes. 70 base power. Fine. Facade inflicts damage to base power levels. Okay, cool! Huh. Okay. Confuse Ray. Have some confusion. Confusion isn't on the list. Facade is only boosted by Poison, Paralysis, or Burn. And in this generation, through to Gen 5, Burn still lowers the attack of Facade. It both lowers it and raises it, so it's effectively just doing the same damage. Unless the user has Guts. It has Truant. Of course it has Truant, it's Slacking's only ability. Right, yeah, well, I know you won't decide to use that move. You'll either use Facade or Feint Attack. So... Steel Wing it is. Oh yeah, and you're confused, so... There's the Facade. There's the boosted. Oh, not actually boosted. So we're gonna have to switch out now. Because this is not good. This is not looking good. If it uses Focus Punch, which it will not... Okay, this is the turn that we get free. So, what I can do here is switch out. Safely. To Fast Food. This is the one I do not want to go down. I have Rock Smash, but it's incredibly weak. Will lower its defense, though. Well, it can lower the defense. Super effective? Yeah, I'll try and lower defense. We have Rock Smash. Tightening its focus. It loses its focus. And its defense. And it's confused. It hurt itself and it's confusion. Does Focus Punch actually land if we make it lose its focus? Yeah, the move fails if the user has already taken damage from the move in the same turn. So, I can get around everything. Just keep using Rock Smash. Lower the defense. Loafing around, we're all good. Hyper Potion. Just keep using Rock Smash. Lower its defense to -6. It can only hit us with the normal or dark move, which is fine. So I think that was -2 now. I'd have to watch everything back. and see the... I think that might be -3? Might be -4, I don't know. Now we headbutt. Potential flinch chance. Plus it's confused, so... it lost its focus and couldn't move. Perfect! A normal type against this slacking is safe, just because it keeps using Focus Punch. Okay, we lost one Pokemon. Huh. We got the balance badge. Defense of all of your Pokemon will increase. That would have been great for that battle. And we can learn Surf. So, we just need to gain the HM. How do we gain the HM? Oh yeah, and we got Facade. What is it with normal type gym leaders and giving us the move Facade? Oh yep, all the paths in the gym have opened up. All the trainers have been effectively removed. We can't battle any of them anymore. And the only one we lost was Beef. We nearly lost 3 others. But I played my cards right, and we only lost the 1. So, yeah. I did say I wouldn't really mind losing Beef. I'll take the item off them. Don't want to be losing that. Right, and this is the only way of us removing a Pokemon. So what we can do is go into here, find Beef, and release. There we go. Okay, so we do still have some more. These I'm not using for the next gym. Okay. I should have actually checked what things Winona has. There's... Okay, I guess I completely got rid of that one. Okay, leader. That sends me to the gym leader page. Next one is... Yep, Winona in Fortree. You have an Altaria with Earthquake. Okay, yeah. We do not want to bring an Altaria in. Just because of Dragon Breath. Or at least, we can bring it in. We just don't want to use it against the gym leader. Also, what level does Swablu evolve at? That's an illegal Altaria! Okay. We can't bring an Altaria in anyway. Because Altaria evolves... Well, Swablu evolves into Altaria at level 35, and that Altaria is level 33. Norman's Slackings were also illegal, so... there's a lot of those about. Yeah, we're going to need to kind of work our way around these. We're going to want a Fire type for the next gym leader. Ground moves are fine. Well, ground types are fine. So I guess I could bring in you. Although the only issue there would be Pelipper. Pelipper has Water Gun. And that Swallow has Endeavour. And Quick Attack. That's the first Pokemon. Yeah. Anyway, something we're going to figure out for next time. So, I think I'll put Cake back on our team. Ready for next time. And also swap Shroomy out. Because we are not using Shroomy in this next section. So perhaps I could go for Soup. Or I could go for Fillet. Or even Capsaicin. But I think I'm going to stick with you for a bit. We've not used Gyarados at all this entire thing. Oh, but if anything has Thunder, or any electric move for that matter, along the way, that Pokemon is in danger. Which is why we have a ground type on our team. And a ground type on our team. And a second flying type on our team. Why do we have 2 flying types now? Great. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I think that's going to be the end of things. No. We're not ending things for today. Also, I let the... I clicked on the wrong tab, that's why that just happened. Is my team healed up? No. Heal now. Don't forget about that. We're going back up to Rustboro. Just so I don't end up forgetting about it, because it'll be next week by the time I play this again. And I'll have forgotten about it by then. So, yep, let's go back over to the thing, and I'm going to put level 20 up front. We can head through as much grass as we like. We're not going to get knocked out here. We have another Intimidate Pokemon. We also don't have very many good moves. And, of course, you missed the first move. Great, we've taken damage. If it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate. And if it's 50% accurate, it never hits. Can we rematch you? No? Okay. I guess we can never do rematches in this game. Should have just gone up the right side there, it's fine. We don't really have anything here to grab. Actually, both Rock Grass and Rock Bug aren't great against the next gym, just because of the secondary typing, but we at least resist the flying moves. And Rock Grass is at least making Water Gun neutral as well. Huh. Yes, our fossil is going to be great for this next gym. Now that I think about it. Oh, I never battled you! There is another Pokemon I'm after. But, I mean, I think we're going to get back to Rustboro, get our fossil, and that's going to be it. I just don't want to forget about the fossil, is the thing. It'll be our one new Pokemon that replaces an old one. But yeah, these trainers are easy now that we've leveled up a little bit. How many Pokemon are going to be in this grass? Ah, that's the one thing I toned down. I think they did for the remakes. Not for Emerald, though. Sometimes in Emerald it feels like I'm getting an encounter every step. And that's why they changed things for Diamond and Pearl. Making the first few steps not actually have any Pokemon. Okay. Okay, there's another trainer. Why are there so many that we just missed the first time round? I kind of regret doing that now. We could have got some easy experience. I mean, we're getting easy experience now, but still. We're just tackling. That's it. Oh no, a grass type. It's gone. We're also part flying type, it doesn't really matter. As long as they don't use an electric move, we're fine. Did I even battle you? Yeah, we did. But for some reason I didn't battle the trainer before them. Right, let's not bother healing up. And that's not the Rustboro... Ah, here it is. It's a 2-tile gap, I should really be able to get through there. Didn't want you walking in front of me again. A lot of NPCs just have a habit of doing that. I want to walk... I've got to walk back! I want to walk somewhere, and an NPC just goes in my path. Random movement does make things a little more lively, but sometimes that random movement just stops me. Right, I've got to put a Pokemon back. What am I putting back in the PC? Right, I need you. We still need to get Surf. Oops. I forgot about that. And I didn't head next door in the one place where I should have actually gone for it. Big oops. Okay. Hot dog might actually be the one that's just not going to do much in the next gym, so... Even though... Intimidate, probably pretty good. I don't know. We don't really have many good Pokemon for the next gym. Really, we need Rock and... Okay, we need one Fire type on our team for the... for whatever it is. For Skarmory. We need an Electric type move for Pelipper. Unfortunately, we lost our only Electric move. And, yeah, that's about it. Maybe Ice as well. Ice is pretty good against flying types, although that's Swellow and Altaria just gone. Well, I guess Altaria anyway. Swellow might take up a bit of time there. Anyway, Lileep. Okay. What is Lileep? Oh, single L. Okay. What is Lileep? What is it based on? Okay, so this thing has suction cups, so it can't be switched out. It's usually towards the top, isn't it, of Bulbapedia, whatever this thing is. Yes, there it is. Plant-like Pokemon. Okay. So yeah, its eyes are inside the top. I guess that's even more noticeable on Cradily. You know what? Shrimp. It lived in the sea. It's not a water type though, but it lived in the sea. As did most of the fossil Pokemon. At least from the early games. In fact, I think it's just... yeah. From these first 3 generations... well, Gen 2 didn't have any fossils. So, the first 2 sets of fossil Pokemon, all but Aerodactyl lived in the sea. Right, okay, so we need to go back down to get our Surf HM. I'll try and avoid all the grass if I can. My cycling isn't the... That's why I avoid the grass, because the first step I take is the first one that lands in the grass. Or lands us into a random encounter. I should probably be training up Shrimp. What level are they? I need to know. Are they level 5? Level 30? Level 20? Okay. You are about the same level as the rest of my team. In fact, you and Philip are the same level. Pretty good. Okay. You know what? Shrimp can stay at the front of the party for a bit. What moves have you got? You can stay at the back of the party, but I will give you the EXP share, because you are not gaining any levels. Otherwise, oh, those are terrible moves. I really do not like Astonish, especially since pretty much everything is normal type in these early early routes. But yeah, 2 Pokemon in this one section of grass. This one very small section of grass. If this was Gen 1, I'd have gotten 1 Pokemon. If that. Right, we're back here. Let's pick up the Surf HM. There it is. I forgot to pick that up as soon as we left the gym. Oops. No matter. Let's head to the Pokemon Center. Let's heal up again, and then leave it there. There is one more route that I would like to get to at the start of next time. And that's the one on the other side of Meteor Falls. Not the side we entered in from before. But I don't think we encountered any Pokemon on that route, because I wanted to get something from the grass. But for now, this is the end of the episode. I have to save here. I do not want to forget to save, otherwise things could go very differently, and, well, if I had to redo everything. Anyway, for now, I've been Luke, playing Pokémon Sapphire as a Nuzlocke on the GameCube. Signing out.